It's like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bomb's motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Morning all, it's a Wednesday morning and we are back down at Dobby's to test ride this LXR. Now this is known as the black version, but it's actually classed as blue. It's a blue grey with a bit of black in it. Now if you go for the forced black you will end up with fluoro wheels. This one is called Midnight. So this one, believe it or not, has the L plate slightly lower on the mudguard as a request from the customer. Doesn't want the L plate on his screen, and the guy that owns this one is one of our ride team. It is Michael. Michael used to have the WK Maverick that we test rode for him, and unfortunately idiot car driver pulled out on him and he wrote the bike off. Not his fault, but he came in, what you got for me, Rev? And he saw this and he went, I'm having one of these. So this is the last one that's left in the showroom at the moment, because the next order of LXSs, I'm going to wait for that car so I can have a waffle. The next batch of these have been delayed by about a month. The boat is slowed up coming from China, so they take about 2-3 months to get here. But obviously orders are flooding in for these things, and you cannot get a Midnight for love or money at the moment. Loads of the fluoros, but everybody tends to like the black one. So obviously take it out, give it a ride. For Michael, it is drizzling to hell, so I am going to get absolutely soaked. Nothing worse than a wet ride first thing in the morning. And you get back and you've got damp clothes. Thank God I have my space heaters on in the garage to keep us warm. But it's that drizzly fine rain that you have to keep wiping your camera because it just gets blurry. So quick wipe of the camera, there we go. 40 mile an hour, 6 gear. We are going to barrel down the A5. We're going to get the dual carriageway in again. Excuse me. And then we are going to do the hill start first, because there's a little bit of a slightly different roadworks gone on, and it's now finally finished. It's only taken them, it should have been finished on the 18th. Excuse me. And they finally finished it 2 days ago, which means I haven't got to do a 2 mile diversion to get home. So 5 litres of fuel gives you 1 bar. We're a mile and a bit in already, so let's have a barrel up the A5. Now this is the route we would normally go. Great, and I'm caught by a yellow light. In on the back brake. Front brake for wet days, back brake for dry days. Combined braking will give you 70% rear, 30% front, and that is how your combined braking works. So front brake on one disc and the rear brake does the opposite disc. So that is how your combined braking works. Keeping an eye on that car behind me. Right, we are away and we are going to climb the hill. Watching over my shoulder because sometimes people cut in and we've got a green light. Go, 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 go. Yes! And he made it through as well. Right, let's climb the hill and let's get a hill climbing. No Mrs. B on the other side of the road this morning because she's working from home until midday. And then she's out for the night because it is our nephew's birthday today. So she's gone over to mum and dad's and she is going to be having a little bit of birthday party. I would go, but I don't finish till 6 and they're going there from 12 o'clock. So she's got half a day today. Lucky her, book her holidays when she likes. So climbing the hill, 45 mile an hour, maximum speed I'm allowed to go. And Michael won't mind me running it at 45 for a little while and then we'll take it back down to 40. But this is the route that we would go if we were going to Emma's Caff at Woburn. And if you've seen the Woburn runs on my feed, you'll know that Emma's Caff was voted, I think, number 4, somewhere up there anyway. I think it was about number 4. on the top 100 British Cafe. Super Sausage got number 10. Oh dear, poor old Super Sausage. Am I bothered? No. And it's good to know now that Jack's Hill is open as well. So the new cafe just up the road at Toaster is now open, and everybody used to go to Jack's Hill, which was good, and it's obviously going to crucify Super Sausage now. People are still going to go to Super Sausage. Just wipe the camera again. Quick wipey wipe. It's horrible drizzly rain. Climb that hill. Right, we are coming off here. That's our bin man, I think. That's the recycling bin man. And, oh, squish in the side of the road. Poor little squished animal. Oh dear. Now, this slip road was shut for about 3 weeks. Reason being that cars, listening to their sat-nav, used to get it wrong. And they used to barrel down this way, thinking it was the on-slip, and it's not, it's the off-slip. There was a fatal accident here last year, where a 19-year-old lad turned down and he hit 2 pensioners at 60 mile an hour and everybody died. So they've now changed it all up. It used to be 2 lanes, it's now down to a single lane. 2 big things there, no entry sign, and just there it says ahead only, and big double white lines down the middle of the road. There's still going to be some numpty that gets it wrong and turns down there, you know it. Excuse me. God, that is cold this morning. It's cold, it's wet, it's miserable. I have wet particulars at the moment. I should have put my other trousers on and my waterproofs. I thought, oh, it's only a little bit of drizzle, it'll dry up. It hasn't. Right, let's go back down the hill, 3.1 miles. Down the length of the A5 now. Get the mileage on, and then the final bit of test mileage when we do it the day before handover. Check that mirror, quick shoulder check, move out, car coming in, but he's miles back, so I've got room to get out. He's going to the outside lane now, good. Keeping an eye on the cars behind you. But just look across Milton Key, look at it, look, that low-lying cloud and drizzle, and it is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Horrible weather. But, as I say, we ride all year round. Now obviously the clocks went back, so I've had to reset the clock on this to 8:27, take it back an hour. If you happen to be a fair weather rider, don't worry about setting your clocks, because the next time you get your bike out to go and ride it, when it's decent weather, the clock will be back to normal. But us boys, we ride all year round. The only thing that stops us is snow or really bad ice on the road. And especially with my knobbly tyres on Rocky, I do not want to be going out on icy roads, because the back end is skittish enough when it is on a wet day anyway. Not dropped it yet, as they say. And in wet weather, you're just going to slow things down just a little bit on the corners. You're going to preempt your braking, brake a lot earlier going into corners or roundabouts. Just bring your speed down and match yourself to your riding abilities. One thing you don't want to be doing is riding outside of your comfort zone, pushing yourself too hard. Nice and steady does it. It'll take you 5-10 minutes longer to get to work, but you will get there safely, rather than rush, have an accident and you don't make work at all. Right, coming up to the roundabout, and everybody, look, I'm just going to switch lanes. It happened to be an Audi driver, doesn't it? Weapon of choice. It's normally an Audi or a BMW that does that. Right, we're going to hook the middle lane, and what I am going to do is sit myself just to the near side of that car. Obviously leave a bit of a gap for cars to get down beside me if they're coming into Fenny, like this one is doing. Got my eye on him in his little Suzuki Swift, bless him. Let's give the camera a wipe, and quick blip of the camera, there we go. Oh, my visor is covered in a film of dew and light drizzle. Now, how do you, we did this on the live stream, how do you stop your visor from fogging up? Washing up liquid, shaving foam, buy a pin lock, or get yourself a balaclava, which is what I've got on. So I'm not fogging at the moment, I've just got rain everywhere. But they're going on Facebook, and you go and have a look on Instagram, and everyone's got these, oh, try this, it's a windscreen wiper that fits to your visor. Really? Absolutely ridiculous idea. And if you've got an Explorer helmet or Enduro helmet, you're not going to get the wiper past the top of your peak. And you will find, lifting your visor up and down, that thing is obviously clipped over your visor. It's going to scratch the top of your helmet as you bring your helmet up and down, bring your visor up and down. Quickest way to do it, and get the rain off your visor, and I'm going to wait till the car gets out of the way first before I show people how to do it. Right, we've got a clear road behind for a minute. Quickest way to clear your visor is to do that. There we go. Or do that. And the water, with the wind, will run round to the sides because your visor is curved. It's not a flat screen like a car. Or, the other way to do it is to obviously get your gloves. Now, mine, if you look at the back of that, I've got a little pad on the back of my fingers. On my gloves I have a little insert, and these come with your Frank Thomas's, and all you do is grab your finger and up and down the windscreen with the back of your finger. My visor is now clear. Look, the water is soaked up on the back of my finger. Job done. So that's how you clear your visor, and then obviously turn your head to the side, the water will run off. Thank you, Laurie, you've just covered me in a sheet of crap again. Always the way. Rev's wet. I've got a wet rev. And we are 6 miles in. Nearly done. Nearly done. Time I get back to the garage, that'll be the full 10. So we're going to go down here right up to the end where the stadium is, back down into Bletchley and round Idiot Roundabout. I did have a question, and everybody mails question. If you want to have a question on my live stream on a Friday, then all you do is put your question in and email mrrevbomb@gmail.com. So mrrevbomb@gmail.com, that will find my email address, and you can find your question in there. We will read it out on the Friday night live stream, and all the boys in there will answer your question if you happen to be watching. We've got a load of merch coming out this week, and the new Rev key rings are coming out as well. We've ordered another 200 bottle openers from my mate that runs the Temu shop with Rev Bomb on them. And if you happen to be, now this is one for all the boys that obviously follow me, if you happen to be in my ride group, which is RRG, Rev's Ride Group, and no, we're not doing a Facebook page for it, we just called it Rev's Ride Group. If you want to be obviously part of Rev's Ride Group and you're a regular, we've had the new key fobs done. Woo! It's got Rev's Ride Group all over the key fobs, and on the other side, I believe it says "Don't effing die" or something like that. But he said, "I'll put you a little quirky logo, Rev's Ride Group one side, and a little quirky logo on the other." I went, "All right." He said, "I'll just put something funny on for you." All right. Last lot he sent me had "Don't effing die." I was like, "Great. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it." Right, let's give the camera a wipe. My screen is filling up again. There we go. Nearly there. 6.7 miles in now. And we are coming off here. Time we get to the top of the slip road, it'll be 7 miles and then couple back to the garage. Leaves me the final bit of mileage to do. So, questions to mrrevbomb@gmail.com. We'll read them out on a Friday. But I did have one question from a subscriber, and they said, "Oh, what does Rev Bomb stand for? Are you a reverend?" No, but I have ordered a dog collar for the Friday night live streams. Yes, right, we've got to watch this roundabout because there are no traffic lights anymore. Got to be careful now. Wonder how many accidents we're going to see now that the traffic lights have gone. Around the corner we go. Right, down past the state. Oh, look. Oh, look at this. They're doing maintenance work of the hedges. Look at that. Oh, and they're digging up the path as well. In this weather. Poor old boy. Big pothole. Look at that potholes everywhere. Oh, someone's lost a wheel trim. That would be probably because they've just hit that pothole. Don't know what that's of. It looks like a Vauxhall wheel. Off the top of my head. Right, loads and loads of work. Don Stadium is over there. M&S. And that's the posh shop. Don't get that confused with S&M, which is a totally different type of shop. Yes, we won't go into that, will we, Rev? No, we won't. Right, sitting in first gear, waiting for the lights to change. So, yeah, Rev Bomb. How did I get the name? Probably because I used to rev match down, but I also sit at traffic lights doing that. Not all the way, but a rev bomb is basically latching your throttle full open until you hit the limiters. That is a rev bomb. And if you happen to be follow a tunnel, you'll see that we do it in bridges as well. They're not tunnels and bridges, they are concert halls for bikers. But that's how I got the nickname Rev Bomb. Especially on the big bikes, because rather than just go down the box, I do a thing called rev matching, which is where I blip the throttle to come down to the next gear, and it will aid your gearbox. It actually helps your gearbox. So there we go. Blip of the throttle, blip it down. That's not a proper full-on rev bomb, but it's rev matching, but I tend to rev everywhere I go, so that's how I got the nickname Rev Bomb. Now, there were two rev bombs. The original one was an American guy that used to do wheelies down the freeway and hack around and just ringing obnoxiously loud. And that's how he got his name. But obviously he has passed away now, which obviously there is only one main big rev bomb, and that is me. But I did, when I first met him, or when I first spoke to him, I said, are you all right with me doing Rev Bomb UK? And he went, yes, fine, fire away, but just don't obviously associate yourself with my channel. But he was very loud-spoken, shall we say. A lot of F-bombs and a lot of C-bombs, he used to say, but I don't do that. I'm quite polite. Apart from on a Friday night live stream. Right. We are going this way, over to the right. Idiot roundabout. Let's see who comes up the inside of me today. I don't think anybody, because there is hardly any traffic out on the roads. Everybody's got the right idea and stayed at home. Right, round the roundabout we go. Nice and steady on these new tyres. Wet roads, new tyres. Nice and gentle. Do not lean the bike over too much, even though I have got confidence in these Chinese tyres there. Still a little bit skittish in the wet, so you're going to slow things down. So that's how I got the nickname Red Bomb. I'm not a reverend, and I don't carry a bomb. Well, there is a bomb on the front of my bike, which Vincent made for me, but the actual dink, dink, dink stick of dynamite is sitting in top of my toolbox locker. And we'll show you that one day. We'll get the bomb out again. There was one at Gasoline Juice, where I ran into Gasoline Juice with it ticking and smoking, and I was like, what's that with my bomb? All right. We did do it in Tesco's, and I got told off by the active manager because we set it off with a minute timer on and left it on the shelf where the bread is, and walked away. And everyone's like, what's that? Don't worry, it's my bomb. And it cleared the aisle. It cleared the aisle. People were scattering everywhere until the manager came up and went, mate, he said, you can't be doing that. You really cannot be doing that in a Tesco. You will get yourself arrested. Either that or the armed police will come and shoot you. All right. Just a joke. But yes, it did get me in a lot of trouble at Tesco's. Right. Are we going to go? I am going to go let TPS guy out. I know who that is. That's Liam. And the other one's there. They all know me there. Right. Just block the road, why don't you, love? Thank you very much. You're meant to leave junctions open for turning traffic. Another one that got a licence in a cardboard box. Oh, right, we'll see what bikes are on the front yard today. As soon as we put them all out this morning, I will wait for this car to get out of the way. There we go. So Varadero, the new Varadero is there. That's the one that we've done the test ride on. There is a nice S1000 RR there as well. And, oh, look! It's not one of ours. Oh, it is ours, yes. That's one of our new bikes that's just been delivered. That's a bit of kit. Right, let's put this one away for a second. I'm going to get an eyeful of that before we do anything. I think that is one of our used bikes that has just been delivered to us. Right, so Michael's bike, 8.7 miles. That is all done. We'll leave that there with the key in the ignition. I like that. I do like that a lot. That's a bit of kit. Scorpion exhaust. black and gold. You know what's going to happen. Rev's going to be out on a test ride on this. Let's have a quick blip. That sounds absolutely awesome. Right, we'll see you on the next ride. I am going to have a play with this. Until the next one, guys, be well, ride safe, and from Rev and the crew at Eclipse, it's a big goodbye from me.